If you ever wondered if we actually ever use the cart, yeah, we use it all the time. That's how you know you've been here way too long. I've never seen that before in my life.
So there is no such thing as a quick trip to the store to go grab gas. 3 hours later, we're finally on our way back, ready for a swim, dinner, and go back to bed.
So Frank, if you ever wondered if we actually ever use the cart, yeah, we use it all the time. We use it to get fuel, we use it to get groceries. Sometimes we just use it to carry around Oliver because, you know, he's old and tired. So, so it was a nice little walk. It was only about, 3 miles. And then we're good to go.
Toodaloo, story of our life.
So you're probably not going to be able to see this on the camera. So what was that, babe?
It was an octopus eating a lobster.
Right? That was crazy. We were like, that looks like an octopus. Wait, no, that looks like a lobster. And we're like trying to chase it around. And the thing is moving pretty quick. And it come to find out it's actually an octopus eating a lobster. I've never seen that before in my life. So that was pretty cool. But the good news is that means that there's lobster around here. Yeah.
Lobster.
So we're gonna have to go. Too bad Too bad we didn't bring our gear. Man, wish I'd have brought my snorkel gear now because that means that we could probably hop in and maybe grab us one before we head back for lunch.
I say take one for the team and do it.
Let's see how this turns out. If this clip is followed by me with a lobster, it worked. If it didn't, then no. I just gave up and went back to the boat soaking wet and humiliated. This is how we know we've been here too long. Because now we have a friend who comes and visits us every day. And we call him Julio. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why we call him Julio. I think it's because Madeline just happened to call him Julio one day. Just randomly. And he seemed to respond to it. So, yeah. Now we have a pet Julio, who comes and visits us 2-3 times a day. Huh?
We don't feed him.
Oh yeah, we don't feed him. He just likes coming to visit. He'll come over here, hang out, sit on the helm, and then go on about his day. So maybe he's just checking on us. That's how you know you've been here way too long. All right, so we were getting ready to leave and head out, leave Boca Chica, because there's really nothing to do here.
Well, we're in quarantine, and because it's a military base, we can't leave the boat, like, at all. So we've been trying to, like, paddleboard and kind of swim around the boat, but we literally cannot leave. If we leave, then we can't come back in. Right. And the plan was to just start heading north and just anchor out, you know, and just make our way up. But
yeah, the weather window wasn't very good. And on top of that, we've been scrambling and striving to try to find a place for us to even go once we get up there. Mm-hmm. It's it's not really chaotic, but it's a little crazy up there. And everybody we talk to, there's something going to be coming up here that we're going to need to either dock the boat or tie it to a ball or something for a couple days, because there's some business we're going to have to go take care of in California. And there's just nowhere to put it. And we're not going to leave the boat on anchor and go across the country, for a week.
That's too risky.
No. Mm-mm. So we decided that while this whole mess is still going on, that we're gonna kind of stay here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so until then, we can be on property, and we're trying to be safe and responsible, so we're not interacting with people, definitely not close by, but especially in the evenings, it's really, really pretty. So we go on dinghy rides and just staying on property, and it's amazing to see the marine life. We've seen lobsters and crabs, all kinds of like stone crabs and blue crabs, and what are the flat brown ones? I can't remember.
Oh, the flounders. Seen some flounders.
Flounders and octopus. We've seen octopus.
Ooh, the manta rays. We've seen manta rays, stingrays.
There's so many stingrays. The other day, a dolphin came all the way to the shallow part of the reef, which
it's like 3 feet deep.
I know. And he was just hanging around trying to catch some fish and stuff. So that was cool to see them. And of course, we see the manatees. They come and visit people around the boat. So we can't really touch them. It's not legal. But if they come to your boat and they want to say hi, it is what it is, but we still don't touch them. So we're just enjoying what we can, making the best of it. We went onto the dock and just to refresh our water. Finally, I mean, we've been doing pretty good conservation, and because we were planning on leaving, I cooked like a whole week's worth of food, and then the weather changed. And after we slept on it, we're not staying anyway. So now I don't have to cook for a whole week.
Yeah, Just got to do warm. We just warm stuff up. Maddie already provisioned all our food for the whole week, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
we're just doing that. We're maybe we'll play cards or something. We have the Cards Against Humanity, and we'll just crack each other up.
Yeah, we have Cards Against Humanity and stuff. I mean, we can. Yeah. We were thinking about actually starting up like. Finding some other friends who also had the game, and then we were going to try to do like we were using Zoom, the Zoom app, to hang out with our friends and talk and still have meetups, and we can have everybody on the screen all together, so it's like we're all still hanging out. We do a cheers, or and you get to hang out, so it's like we're still hanging out with our friends, just virtually.
Yeah. Which is better than nothing. I mean, I couldn't imagine going through a quarantine this bad with no technology. Like, technology has made it's already hard enough because, yeah, you have FaceTime and, you have Zoom and you can do your meetups and everything and see each other. But I underestimated how touchy-feely I am. Like, I love hugging people and I see them and not to be able to do that, I didn't think it was going to be this hard.
Yeah.
Like
just not seeing people, not being able to hang out with them and stuff like that. I mean, there's people we could hang out with, but we're just trying to do our part of just staying away from everybody. We don't want to get sick. We don't want to get anybody else sick just in case for some reason we carrying or whatever. And it's a real world deal right now, and it's something we all have to be aware of. So
yeah,
we're doing our part.
Yeah. So this last provision we did for an entire month. So technically, we don't even have to leave for a whole month. So right now, since we're in Key West has been closed. Like on the bridge, if you're not from here, you get turned around. So we were lucky enough that we'd been here, and I guess you only have to stay a month to be considered a resident, and we're on our second month. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out, where do we leave the boat, what makes sense, still stay positive, responsible, and enjoying the marine life.
Yeah, pretty cool hanging out around here. I mean, it's this is what we. It's really hard for me. Hers is the social aspect because this is why we do the YouTube channel and why we have Facebook page and all that, is because we enjoy meeting and hanging out with other people and meeting new friends and just, you know, seeing different cultures and stuff like that. And on top of that, for me, it's like, you know, I put so much blood, sweat, tears, money, and effort and, oh my God, work into getting here. And then 2 days after we got here, everything got locked down. So
yeah, it's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's surreal that it happened that way. But we keep planning. We're planning our next season. We actually had somebody contact us from Colombia, and we told them we're coming for sure. I didn't even consider going to Colombia, but we have viewers there, so I'm definitely coming to Colombia, and I'm definitely gonna sing Shakira. Let me see you moving like you're from Colombia. No?
This is not the way. So,
But en Barranquilla se baila así. En Barranquilla se baila así.
Yeah. Wow. So, you know, we're actually, one of the things we found out we are really glad that we did do was we're glad that we did buy the child, because a lot of the beaches are shell beaches and rocky. So, I mean, the beaches are beautiful, but if we would have tried to pull up here and Hank, he would have gotten shredded. He would have been shredded in the first week. And then we would have been really screwed because we would have had a dinghy that's
not
usable, and then how are you going to get to shore? And you know, it's just been a whole big pain. So we're really enjoying riding around on the child, and just
and the paddleboards. The
paddleboards are a lot of fun too. You know, we went out to this place where it's an old sub base, and it's actually like, I don't know if you ever played video games or not, but if you have and you played Fallout 4, it kind of reminds you of that, because it's just abandoned and there's nothing there. But I'll try to put up a picture here of what the sub base looked like. But yeah, it's just off in its own little world, and it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
thank you again. Thank you for that you're keeping watching. It gets at least our plans continue to move on. We really appreciate all the comments, all the messages. Keep inviting us to places, because we definitely will show up. I love meeting new people. So as soon as all this starts getting back to normal, we're definitely gonna come see you guys if we can.
Yeah. So, but you know, it's great. You know, I mean, we appreciate everything you guys do and the messages, like she said. And you know, if you guys haven't already,
like, subscribe,
and if you follow the link below, you'll see the link to our Patreon page. If you really like what we're doing, you want to pitch in or something like that. We've had people ask us. I mean, feel free. I mean, there's different tiers, there's different things that come with it, and perks and stuff like that. So click on that link and join the crew.
Join.
Yeah. Till then. Till then. See you guys next week.